For those of you who haven't had the opportunity to meet us yet, and we haven't yet been introduced, Ken and Tanya Taylor, and we are originally from Missouri. So we have a definite Missouri connection, even though we left the United States in 1992. So it's been 30 years this year, the month of August, actually, since we left the United States to move to France and then to Quebec, and currently living in the Congo. But to really understand the significance of what your seed has helped to accomplish in this year, 2021 anyway, we have to go back to 1989. After we had finished Bible school, we were in St. Louis County, Missouri, and one day in November, vacuuming the carpet in a tiny little one bedroom that was serving as our ministry office, and praying in the Spirit. And as we prayed in the Spirit, we really heard in our hearts that authoritative voice of the Spirit of God saying, go to Quebec and to establish a base there for which we would be able to reach other nations of the French-speaking world. And so 17 years later, the first French-speaking Rhema campuses were launched. So it was a long time walking that out. But that was in 2007. We were able to launch Rhema in Quebec. And since that time, our team that we work with has been able to launch 12 French-speaking campuses, along with our good friends who are serving in France and Switzerland. 12 campuses in 5 nations. That would be France, Switzerland, Haiti, and now the DRC. So that's 5 nations, 3 continents, and the Caribbean. And so that's been something that's been in our hearts for many, many years. And we specifically have been praying for French-speaking Africa, because there are 25 nations on this continent that are French-speaking. And we'd specifically been praying for French-speaking Africa and the Democratic Republic of the Congo for many, many decades. And this is the largest French-speaking country in the world with 100 million people. And we're in the city of Kinshasa, the capital, which has 15 million people just in this city alone. And so what's super exciting is that thanks to Kingdom Builders, thanks to Grace Church Rolla, thanks to your partnership, you were able to help launch the very first French-speaking Rhema campus on the continent of Africa, September 20th, wasn't it, sweetheart? September 20th, 2021. We launched with 315 students, which was a good, significant launch. Many of them are already pastors and leaders in their local churches. We have 70 local churches from this city that are represented in our student body. We've just been so blessed to be walking in the favor of God throughout this time here, and so many testimonies of lives and ministries that are being changed by the Word of God. There are a lot of believers in this city, but many have never had the opportunity to receive any kind of formal ministerial training. And so there's a lot of wildfire and a lot of doctrinal errors even that have been needed to be corrected. And so the work that's taking place here is so vital, not only for the Congo, but we know that these people are called to help impact and reach the surrounding nations of especially French-speaking Africa and beyond. And so you're a part of that. We couldn't be here doing what we're doing if it wasn't for you. And in our spirits, in our hearts, you're here with us.
Well, last question. Can you guys tell me what's the best way to stay connected with you guys? If people want to stay updated on what you guys are doing, that kind of thing.
If you go to nations180.com, there's a subscribe, a place where you can subscribe for our regular electronic updates. So if you just fill that in, all we need is your name and your email address. And then anytime we put out an update, whether it be a video update or a newsletter, you will receive that in your inbox.